Hey guys, I'm so excited to come out and share with you this review of the Trifold Alloy UL trekking poles from Paria Outdoor Products. These things are awesome. For the price that you pay for a full alloy, really nice collapsible trekking pole, this is the way to go. Now the reason I say that is there are a lot of trekking poles available. If you go and search on Amazon or backcountry.com or really anywhere, you're gonna see hundreds and hundreds of trekking poles available. So why would you buy these trekking poles over something cheaper or more expensive on the market? For me, design is a big part of what makes something functional, usable, and worth buying. So these are collapsible in a 3-section piece, down to 15 inches total. So it makes carrying them when you don't need to use them or you plan not to use them in your backpack really easy and really convenient. So basically just let the pole hang and the 2 sections are going to connect together. Now this has a steel cable in it. This is not a piece of cord. This is not something that's cheap. This is like a really nice cable. And then all you do is pull this piece in, pull it up a little bit, and you've got a little button here that pops out, and that's what gives it the final strength and allows it to stay together. Love that design. I have several other poles that are a 2-piece flick lock. This is a single, so you have 2 sizes of these poles available. If you are a certain height, below that you'll get 1 size pole. Above a certain height, you'll get another size pole. So the poles that I have, I'm 5'9"-ish. These go from 115 centimeters up to 135. And they do have a set that goes a little bit smaller under the 115 centimeter size. So for me, I typically go just above 115. Really nice flick lock. This is a really good setup. And if you need to tighten it, there's the option to do that as well. I like what they've done on the pole, on the handle, I should say. You've got a nice EVA foam that does really well at absorbing sweat and keeping things nice and comfortable. Now, one of the things that I notice with people when they are using trekking poles for the first time, if you don't use this pole correctly, the handle can seem a little uncomfortable. So you want to make sure that you come up through the bottom of the strap and then grab the pole like this. This way, if you fall, the pole will drop and you can't catch your thumb or anything on it. And you're going to hold it just like that. What you don't want to do is come down through the top and hold it like this, because now if I fall, the pole is going to get in my way, and it actually is not as comfortable in this position. So make sure you come up through the bottom and then grab, and it's super comfortable once you get the strap tightened up on here, which you have plenty of adjustment for that as well. So come up through the bottom and then grab it. Makes it really nice and easy to put a lot of good weight on it, and it's really comfortable. I like that you do have the option, if you are climbing something nice and steep, you've got this lower handle that allows you to really get some weight down onto the pole. I can try to bend this pole, and there's like right at the joints, it's really strong, really nice. And if I try to pull them apart, there is a little bit of give, but because of how the design of this is put together, you don't have the ability to pull it apart. So it's really strong, going to be super reliable. On the bottom, you've got a standard carbide tip that you would expect to see from any trekking pole. Then you've got an included basket that you can screw on or off just by twisting the basket. It has threads on it. And then they do also come with a rubber foot that you can put at the bottom of the pole as well, depending on what kind of terrain you're going to be using these in. But these are awesome. The only thing that I may have a complaint about, and this is a personal thing, I personally like cork handles better than foam handles. For me, they breathe better, they absorb the sweat better, they're more comfortable. So if cork is something that you really want, Paria does have cork handled trekking poles that are a carbon fiber pole, so going to be a little bit lighter. These come in at 10 ounces per pole, so you're 20 ounces total. But overall, really nice design, and I really like how well put together these are. I did have a concern for Paria when I first bought these, and they answered my question and said that they tested everything, but I had a concern about how strong this button on the pole would be. Now, when I asked Paria if they had tested this, they said that they had, and it can handle like, I think he said upwards of 400, 500 pounds of force, which is a lot of force to put on that. So that made me really happy to know that they tested it, they paid attention to little details like that instead of just, oh, that's a cool design and let's see if that works. Totally works. These things are super solid. I seriously don't have really any complaints other than I personally like cork handles more than I do an EVA foam, but the design of these was really, really well done, and I think they just totally got a home run with these poles. So there you go, guys. That is the trifold alloy aluminum UL trekking poles from Paria Outdoor Products. They're around 50 bucks. Really good price point for the design and the function of these poles. So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. See you later, guys.